Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, a squad looking to put on a show. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So UTEP's offense takes the field to start this game off. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. The run from the shotgun. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Red pass hits complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Surging forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. First down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabs behind the line. It's Tyson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tyson. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Offense set on first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires into the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. Off the RPO, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To throw, it's Nelson. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The lone back's got it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Catch in the middle, it's Tyson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on. Those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Tyson. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. That's caught. It's Williamson. At the 35, he's got room. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
It's time for some noise. It's 3rd.
From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. And he's got a touchdown. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over South Carolina. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. He'll step out of bounds right in the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Under fire. Unleashes one. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on 2nd down. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves them with 3rd and 3. And the Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Odom. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Hand off from the gun.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. To the air on 2nd down. On the move and looking deep. Touchdown, Miners! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Tyson. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Heaves it deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Motion from the wideout. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. That's reeled in. It's Odom. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. The Miners want to crank the tempo. To the air. It's Nelson. And they can't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Finds his man. It's Davis. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires deep on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Smith. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The play action fake. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Fakes the catch. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Using his legs, it's Tyson. Nice move to pick up yardage. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
And the Miners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The running back has it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. Flips it out on the screen. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off play action. He's got him. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Just nowhere to go against his defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Going for the marker on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move. Hard running there. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
That's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. That is a huge play for the defense.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. On the run, it's Thomas. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Miners will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Gives it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and still on his feet. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Throwing right. Complete on the comeback. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's the handoff. Turning it on. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Miners have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Leaves it with the running back. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. With a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Rides to back and leaves it. Across the 25, he smashes his way through again. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
On the play.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense
breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
A wide receiver.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
8-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He makes a catch. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down
for the offense.
Quick release on the RPO. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Gets behind the pads and slams into the end zone for the touchdown. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Miami has the lead right now, but even here in the cradle of coaches, you just never know. This has been a tight one inside Yager Stadium. They're up by 7 over UNLV. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quick release by the QB. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's got it. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got him downfield. There he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got a little space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On to attempt the try. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Running to Green. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. The sure hands, it's Davis. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Miners headed quickly to the line.
And everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back quickly, and score again.
And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Odom. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wide receiver going in motion. They want to run this quarterback. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. They'll ride the hot hand.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Using his legs, it's Tyson. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.